What will you choose? Miniature peanut butter or giant chocolate candy? Or maybe you will drink giant Nesquik with a tiny Snickers bar. Watch how you can make a smaller or bigger version of your favorite candy in our new video. Where do little fairies usually shop? Of course, they shop in our super simple, extra small supermarket because it sells only miniature food products. What can be better than a picnic in the park, especially if you have delicious snacks like my favorite peanut butter, for example. But my friend doesn't want to share. She knows that I can eat the entire jar easy peasy. She has prepared a mini jar of peanut butter for me personally. Attach a small printed out peanut butter label to a tiny decorative jar. Use a syringe to fill the jar with real peanut butter. Cover the cap with acrylic paint. This peanut butter jar is so small. How can I eat it? I wonder. Even my pinky won't get in. But my friend finds a solution to this problem. A toothpick will help me. This mini portion is just enough for small toast. We've got Nesquik of any size to satisfy everyone. From a mini version to a giant one. Print a small-sized Nesquik package and cover it with clear tape. Fold up and assemble the pack. Fill it with regular Nesquik powder. Fasten the pack. Excellent! Let's try it now. I get a mini version. Daisy gets a regular package, and the baby gets the biggest Nesquik. Come on, let's make a drink. Mix cocoa, powdered sugar, and heavy cream powder or dried milk. Cover one side of a big piece of yellow paper with foil. Attach an enlarged Nesquik label to the back side. Fold the paper to get the foil in. Hot glue. Put in the cocoa mixture. Hot glue the edge. The drink is ready, but baby gets the smallest cup for some reason. It's suspicious, 'cause I had the biggest Nesquik. These adults are cheating again. Their drinks must be more delicious than mine. Come on, let's change. I will choose the tastiest Nesquik now. Of course, the one in the biggest cup is the best. And the adults can share the rest in any way they want. Blondie doesn't want to share her chewy candies. I keep an eye on her, but she just tosses the pack up in the air carelessly all the time. Come on, unwrap it quicker. But the candy paradise suddenly drops an unexpected gift right in her hands. And her regular starburst turns into a giant one. Melt chewy candies in a microwave. Add food coloring and stir the thick mixture. Pour it into a square mold. Apply beeswax to the inside of a big printed candy wrapper. Put in the hardened candy and fold up the wrapper. Make a few big candies. Put them together in a row and wrap them in a big piece of red paper. Hot glue the package. Fold up the sides and attach a big printed label. These candies are huge. I run to help my friend. Blondie won't be able to cope with this candy on her own. We open the package. You can chew on this starburst forever. It's endless like space and very delicious. Blondie can take part in a bubble contest. She is the best when it comes to chewing on bubble gum. So she always has bubble gum on hand, but she takes out a budget version for me. It's Hubba Bubba in a tiny package. Cut a small hollow rubber ball in half, but be sure not to cut it all the way through. Color it with pink acrylic paint. Cut a small Hubba Bubba label in half and attach to both sides of the container. Snip off a piece of real bubble tape and cut it in half. Roll it up. Put the bubblegum roll into the container. I look at my tiny bubblegum with astonishment. It's real! Now my friend and I can compete to blow the biggest bubble. Unfortunately, my mini bubble can only be a runner-up. Reese's candy is very delicious, but very small. Just a few bites and there is no candy left. We can't taste the chocolate candy properly. But the candy gods can hear our prayers. They give us a giant Reese's. Cover the bottom of a removable pie pan with parchment paper. Coat the borders with vegetable oil. Melt chocolate in a double boiler. Pour it into the pan, covering the walls. Let it harden. Crush crackers for filling. Mix powdered sugar, crushed crackers, and peanut butter. Add melted butter and mix all the ingredients. Put the filling into the hardened chocolate. Spread it out evenly and cover it with melted chocolate on top. Put it into a fridge for it to get hardened. Attach a big Reese's label to a big orange piece of paper. Glue the wrapper. Use brown paper and the pie pan to make a paper candy cup. Cut off the excess. We put the big candy into the paper cup. Put the candy into the wrapper. Glue the opening and cut the edges to make a zigzag. Wow! It's gorgeous! We eat it heartily. Mmm, yummy! But all good things come to an end. It doesn't matter how gigantic a candy is, we will cope with it anyway. We adore Snickers! This is exactly what we need today. It's so big! You can share it with your friend. Cut a fudge candy in half. Shape the halves to be identical. Chop peeled fried peanuts. Press the nut pieces into the candy. Put it onto a piece of nougat. Cut off the excess. Melt milk chocolate in a microwave. Pour it into a Ziploc bag. Snip off a corner and cover the mini bars with the melted chocolate. Let them harden. Draw the signature chocolate pattern on top of the bars. Cover a mini package with clear tape and attach it with double-sided tape. Put in the mini bars. Fasten it and cut the edges of the wrapper. We tear apart the Super Snickers! But what is it? It's a mini bar! Has it melted under the hot sun? But that doesn't stop Blondie. She is such a sweet tooth that she is ready to eat the mini Snickers, even with the wrapper. Blondie knows how much I love macaroons. This is why she brings an entire box to me. I will enjoy it right now. Oops, the inside looks totally different than it looks from the outside. It seems the wrong size of macaroons have been delivered. Sprinkle a board with starch and roll out pastel-colored sugar paste. Cut out circles with a small mold. Melt chocolate in a double boiler and attach 2 circles of the same color with the hot chocolate. Let the mini macaroons harden in a fridge. Although small, the baby macaroons are very delicious. Blondie thinks it's a rare delicacy, and this is why the size is so small. Apparently, this is the way molecular gastronomy looks like. The blue-eyed girl is a real magician. She makes a regular fruit Tic Tac small with a slight movement of her hand. How does she pull it off? Attach a printed mini Tic Tac label to an empty rectangular glitter container. Use double-sided tape. Cut it near the joining on the cap. Put in big, colorful sprinkles instead of the regular Tic Tac mints. It's actually very easy. The great magician just attaches a mini package to a big Tic Tac. Then, she changes the containers so that nobody notices it. And the magic works! Blondie believes that her friend is a real magician. Just make sure that the real Tic Tacs won't be crushed under the throw pillow. Did you like our weird candy ideas? Then write in your comments which candies you liked the most. Miniature or giant versions. And don't forget What's better, a small candy or a big one? A baby Oreo or a giant cookie? A small bar of chocolate or a huge Fruitella? Choose sweets of any size you want in our new video. Redhead opens a whole mini bar on a bench, but she doesn't want to share with me at all. Is she really going to drink that much? Greed is no good. I turn all of her regular drinks into mini replicas in order to take revenge. Take small decorative bottles. Print out little labels of drinks and cut them out. Attach them to the bottles using double-sided tape. Pour a corresponding drink into each labeled bottle. Snip off a cocktail straw and put it into the bottle. It would be hard for Redhead to quench her thirst quickly with these tiny bottles. And I will change the size of my Pepsi back. Now it's her turn to be jealous. This day is so boring. It is so boring that Blue-Eyed Girl starts building a tower out of Fruitella. What do you call this game? Fruitella Jenga? And what if we increase the size of the candies? Then the tower will be way steadier. Melt a lot of chewing candies in a microwave. Stir. Put the mass into a big square mold. Print a wrapper of a needed size and wrap the candy in it when it hardens. Make a big package out of a big square piece of colored paper and put separately wrapped candies in it. Fold it and attach a label. Take a gigantic Fruitella out of the package. This is what we call real construction material. Firstly, you can fill up with it. And then build a big sweet tower. Let's compare which tower is steadier. The Blue-Eyed Girl is craving for sweets, but she's on a healthy diet. How to treat yourself and keep your stomach flat. Redhead has an idea. Mini stick candies. Stick cereal balls onto toothpicks. Add water to gelatin and dip the balls in it. Cover the balls with sprinkles. Stick toothpicks into a sponge so that the sprinkles don't get smudged. The Blue-Eyed Girl definitely won't gain any weight with these tiny candies, but you need to have self-control. If you eat too many mini candies, you will get the same results as after eating the big ones. Who doesn't love Oreos? But eating loads of chocolate candies with milk every day won't keep me fit. The Blue-Eyed Girl has come up with a healthy life hack. She has such a tiny Oreo cookie that it is hardly bigger than a penny. Separate Oreo cookies and dip them into cold water for a few seconds. Cut out the center of the soft cookie with a round cutter of an appropriate size. Cut out a circle of the filling with the same cutter. Assemble a mini Oreo. Print a package of an appropriate size and cut it out. Tape the package and put in the mini Oreo cookies. Make jagged edges. You need tiny milk to go with these cookies. Cut out a mini milk label. Attach it to a small bottle with double-sided tape. Pour milk into the bottle. Cut cocktail straws and put them in. But Redhead doesn't understand what the benefit of this micro cookie can be. Is it imported from Lilliput land? If my friend doesn't like mini Oreos, I will fix it quickly. We are going to turn extra small size into extra large. Separate an Oreo cookie and and take out the filling. Blend the cookies. Add some chocolate topping and mix nicely. Print out a mirror image of the enlarged Oreo cookie pattern. Put clear plastic on top and trace the pattern using hot glue. Cover the light background. Leave the dark pattern free of the glue. Put the chocolate cookie mass onto the plastic when the glue dries. Shape a round cookie. Press it tightly so that the pattern is clearly seen. Let it harden. You get a real maxi Oreo with the signature pattern. Smear the back side of the cookie with the filling. Cover it with the other cookie to get a favorite Oreo sandwich. Make a package out of foil and blue paper. Attach a signature label. Put in the cookie and make jagged edges. This is what we call a royal cookie. A regular Oreo seems like a small version compared to this one. You can share this maxi replica of your favorite cookie with your friends. Everyone will get a piece. Now, Oreo comes in 3 sizes: mini, midi, and maxi. A new mini market is being opened up, and there are only mini products in our cart. For example, this lovely bar of chocolate. Cut off a strip of a chocolate bar. Break off 1 square. Heat a knife and make lines along the strip of chocolate. Divide it into mini squares. Firstly, wrap the baby chocolate with foil. Print out a mini label and wrap it on top of the foil. Fasten it with double-sided tape. It's a great idea to take a selfie with this weird bar of chocolate. It is so tiny that it fits into any shot. Except that you won't fill up with it. There is only 1 bite of it. Well, on the other hand, the mini chocolate bar will get loads of new likes for me. Have you had some salad with garlic? Freshen up your breath. Take a Tic Tac. And if a regular mint box is not enough, take a gigantic Tic Tac. Cut out a Kinder Surprise container. Trim the screw thread so that the container opens easily. Melt white glaze in a double boiler and fill the container and the cap with it. Close the container. Fill the second container with mint-colored glaze. Take out the maxi mint when the glaze hardens. It looks like a big Tic Tac mint. Prepare loads of these mints. Put all the candies into a big, flat, clear container with a lid and attach an enlarged Tic Tac label. Has my friend managed to fit the huge Tic Tac into her backpack? I wonder! You can spend half a day chewing on these mints. Just don't forget to share with friends. Redhead must be running a Sweet Tooth Anonymous meetings. She chooses the most secluded spot in the park in order to enjoy delicious sweets. But I managed to find her even there. She will have to share her yummies, but I find only decreased versions of her long rainbow gummy belts in the package. Cut gummy belts into a few strips. My friend tries to assure me that she has nothing to do with it. Maybe these candies haven't grown to the size of real candies yet. Anyway, the smaller the candy, the less calories I get. I enjoy my Raffaello, but my friend comes up immediately when she smells coconut. Oops, sorry, there are no more candies in this package, but there is still a big box. Redhead opens it eagerly. It's such a disappointment. All the candies in the box have shrunk. Stick cereal balls onto toothpicks. Add water to gelatin and dip the balls in it and cover them with coconut shavings. Make a few mini candies. Redhead takes a close look at her tiny candies. It is evidently not Raffaello. It looks more like coconut dots. Let it be. I will try them. Excellent! The candies are small. Nevertheless, they taste like real Raffaello. It's great that there is a whole box of them. Redhead will eat everything on her own and won't share with anyone else. Did you like our candy ideas? Then write in your comments which one you will choose. A mini copy or a maxi version of your favorite yummy. And don't forget to give your thumbs up.